I'm really excited to talk to you. But I always wonder that where it comes from your passion to really move things on, to try to spread this cause of making India more accessible for the people that maybe need something done to have more accessibility, whether it is for education or whether it is to cross the road or whether it is to distribute the sanitary napkins. So where is your motivation? How do you awake this motivation?
Actually, I'm blind by birth, so the challenges I face till now, it inspired me a lot. It inspired me to make a better society for differently able people. And the thing is that I get motivation from my experiences only, that how like difficult is to stay in this state where everything's work, like the people, the mindset of the people are very low. Like they see the differently able people as sympathy, they give them a sympathy. We want to build a world there where people look at us as empathy, not as sympathy. So and the base of any kid, whether he's normal or he's differently able, is education. So our first aim is to educate the people, is to educate the differently able child, is to bring him out from their comfort zone so that they can study, and not in Gujarati medium school but in English medium school, because the parents of normal kids wants to take admission of their child in English medium school. Then the similar rights goes to the differently able people. They also have right to study in English medium school. They also have right to live in the society, compete with the people, with the normal people. So basically the base of any kid is education, and we want to provide education in English medium school, as well as the people who the differently able people who are living here. We want them to explore the world. We want them to socialize. We want them to go to hotels, multiplexes, hospitals, cafes, wherever normal people reach. They also should go and explore the world and see the beauty of the world through their feelings, through their minds, and through the with the same benefits. They also get the same benefits like normal people getting.
And this is why you want to go for a more accessible India. So tell me one of the initiatives that you're doing here to get these things done. So how can you make this India more aware of accessibility, and what measures are you taking to make it possible?
The first thing we are doing is to reaching out the people who are differently able. We want to know the problems they are facing. We want to know that what the problems they are facing in day-to-day lives, and for that we are here in Kanya Prakash Guru. It's a blind school, blind hostel for the differently able people, for the girls, especially visually impaired girls. So here we are distributing them a sanitary napkins, because the basic thing of a girl is their health. If they are not healthy, they are not fit and fine, then they can't compete with the world. They can't talk with the world. So basically we are just reaching out to people by doing small things. We want to go to rural areas where people are not aware that what a disabled person, what a differently able person can do in their life, what they can achieve in their life. So first we want to reach out to them. We want to change the thought process of the normal people that don't see differently able people as sympathy. Take them as a challenge and accept them and make the world proud.
Do you think that in this sense, you talk about changing the thought processes and also spreading awareness, but do you think that the legal framework in India is adapted to empower this kind of initiative? Do you think that the legal framework right now is ready to ensure that India is accessible for everyone?
Yes, this campaign is basically Indian government's campaign, our Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi's vision to make India accessible. The thing is that government are implementing lots of things, but somehow, some way, it's not possible that the government reach out everywhere and spread the awareness of this kind of certain things. So we are just raising our voice. We are just reaching out to people and tell their problems to government, so that they can find a solution solution and make a better society. Yes, government are implementing so many things, but the thing is that
Can you put some examples of things that the government is implementing to make India more accessible for everyone?
yes, the thing the basic aim is Accessible India campaign is to provide employment to people, is to provide telecommunication. You don't believe, but a blind person can access Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram with the help of
I believe it. I see you, I believe everything.
yeah. So we can use Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram in our touchscreen phone with the help of TalkBack software. Even there are more than 1800 websites of government. So they accessible. There are 400 websites which are accessible till now, and they are implementing more and more websites. They are creating more and more websites with this screen readers or magnification gestures, so that people who are partially blind can make a bigger font and they can read it out. And screen reader means they can speak. Screen reader can speak everything what is the display on the web page. Even we want there were so many things there are hoardings on the websites, there are pictures on the websites. We want to remove that pictures, or else we just want whatever on the screen, whatever on the picture, it must be read that what is on the picture. We want caption in the picture, so that a differently able person can't feel lonely or lost or need someone's help. We don't want that a differently able person need a sighted person help to access any kind of website or to go out.
Yeah, to ensure autonomy, full autonomy for every person.
Yes.
So, but when I was talking about legal framework, do you think that it is possible to propose new legal frameworks to ensure, by law, for example, the accessibility? Like, for example, thinking about making sure that the infrastructures are made especially to make it accessible for everyone, or these kind of things. Do you think of something about
yes,
that?
of course. If we asked people, if we ask the related person, that person, if we convince him, then definitely they should have to get ready. They must have to get ready. They must find a solution, because human rights gives the equal rights, equal opportunities to normal people as well as differently able people. If we will convince, if we have willpower to convince them, then any person who whatever the authority he is holding, any person can change, bring change in the society. Any person can change law and order, as long as this kind of things is concerned.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's really been a pleasure to talk to you and to this question.
It's really been my great pleasure, and I'm fortunate that you came here and become a part of our first campaign of Kalgi Foundation to spread.
I want to support your cause, because I believe in people like you that are super able people able to overcome any challenge.
Thank you so
let's
much.
Make India accessible again.
Yes,
and I think
definitely.
You are a very positive force towards this goal.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.